What's up guys, Nerdy Newb here and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Nerdy Newb. I'm doing this one a little bit differently because you guys know I struggled a little bit with my last one, but here's the thing. I think I need to back off the HelloFresh a little bit because I'm getting 3 meals a week right now and I get home at like 10 o'clock at night from work and I don't have any time to cook. Like I go home and I sleep. So it's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. I still have all 3 of my meals from this week. Let me show you guys the meals I got. I have maple and rosemary glazed pork cutlets. Boom. I have this ribeye steak with savory mushroom sauce. This was a premium meal, so I had to pay extra for this one. I think in the future I probably won't be doing that. What I've noticed is the premium meals are things like fancy things like crab cakes, or this one's premium because it's ribeye, but sometimes they have sirloin dishes and those are not premium, so you don't have to pay extra. And the last thing I got was a creamy Tuscan beef and penne. So the issue I'm having right now is I'm actually getting my next shipment of HelloFresh in today. I'm going on vacation on Wednesday. I didn't tell you guys about that, but I'm going on vacation on Wednesday. So today, Sunday, I need to cook all 3 of these meals. I'm hoping to cook right now, actually. So I started this a little bit late, but I'm trying to cook the maple glazed pork cutlets to eat for lunch. And then tonight I'll cook this for dinner. And then tonight I'll cook this for lunch tomorrow. So that's what I'm trying to do. I wanted to kind of show you guys this a little bit before I started actually finishing everything. So I didn't show everything that it came with, but I got rosemary, I got an apple, I got my pork cutlets, I had a pack of green onions, which I've already chopped. I have some couscous. It came with this chicken, it's like the beef one from last time. It's like super salty paste that's delicious. Some maple syrup. And then it also came the salad on there. I put it in the fridge because I don't need it till later. I have my spinach mix, or my spring mix, sorry. Oh, a little bottle of white wine vinegar, and then some mayonnaise. So I'm assuming the salad is kind of like a coleslaw-y, tangy thing. In addition to that, I'm gonna need to add some butter and water, and I think that's it. Yeah, this one's fairly quick. This is supposed to be a 25 minute meal, including prep. I'm a slow prepper, so I'd say that I'm not there yet. Also, I just cleaned all my dishes, so I have to see if I even have the right pots and pans available. I do have my nifty veggie scraps container. I've been freezing that, so I'm just putting all scraps in there because hopefully when that gets filled, I can make myself a delicious, in theory, vegetable broth. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have apple scraps and I'm totally gonna put them in there too because why not, right? Why not? It'll be fine, it'll be okay. So really the only thing I have to cook in this is the couscous, which is kind of one of those things that you kind of like just put in a pot and then let it cook. And then the pork cutlets. So I'm doing all my prep now, and then I think I have a big enough frying pan that's clean that will work for this. Bam! And then I just need to find a pot for the couscous, which doesn't seem like it has to be that big. Honestly, I think this pot will be big enough. So I think we are good. I'm also watching, I paused it, but I'm watching Hell's Kitchen. I'm contemplating getting a small TV because if you guys know this room and my house is a mess. I'm making it a point today. I know it's a Super Bowl. I'm not going to any parties because I'm going on vacation on Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to Hawaii actually. And I need to clean my house before I leave. But this TV doesn't have any cable and it's over here in this area. So the kitchen's over there, TV's over here. So I can't actually see the TV when I'm in the kitchen. I contemplated potentially putting the TV right here, like mounting it. And then getting a dual HDMI once I get the cable line fixed over here, and or just putting a Chromecast. Because that way I could then technically watch TV. That's so excessive, you guys. That's why I just brought my laptop down. So anyways, let's get cooking, yes! Oh, I just did a bunch of pepper and now I'm sneezing. Okay, here we are. Everything is prepped. I've got my rosemary chopped. This is all extra rosemary. So in here, this is for the couscous that we're making. Well, you can't see it. I have the onion, the green onion whites, and then half a teaspoon of rosemary, which is what it called for, but it doesn't seem like very much because then the other half of the teaspoon is supposed to go on the pork cutlets when I cook them. And then I just have all this extra. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Got my the greens of the green onion chopped. I have my apples diced. I put them back in the fridge so they wouldn't brown. So now I think we're ready to start cooking. I'm gonna start cooking the couscous, and then once I get that going, I can jump into frying the pork cutlets, which I have dried with paper towel and salt salted and peppered both sides. So I've got my pork chop pan and my couscous pan. So let's do it, yes! All right, let's see, back burner on. Oop. Okay, back burner's on. Ooh, my burners are so high. What am I supposed to cook this on? Medium high heat, okay. So we'll go like 6. I'm gonna let the pan heat up a little bit. I'm gonna have to put, what is it? 1 tablespoon of olive oil, which I'm totally gonna eyeball because I'm not trying to dirty an entire tablespoon just for the olive oil. So we'll do that. That's about a tablespoon, right? Maybe a little bit more. We'll do a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. A little extra olive oil never hurt. So we're gonna let this heat up. It should be fairly quick. After we do that, we're gonna dump our white green onions and our half a teaspoon, a little bit extra, I'm not gonna lie, of rosemary. I'm gonna turn the vent on. I know it's gonna be loud, but if I don't, my fire alarm will go off. Actually, I should probably open the door too, just in case. My smoke detector goes off so easily, it's crazy. Okay, I'm also brewing some tea. All right, how does that look? That looks hot. Let's go ahead and throw this in. I'm gonna turn down a little bit because I feel like whatever it says I should do, I should turn down a little bit. I'm gonna put my green onions and our rosemary. And we're gonna let that, what did they say? Like cook down for, I don't know, 30 seconds it said. I feel like that's gonna cook fairly quickly. 3/4 cup of water. Let's go ahead. I only have a 1/4 cup, so we'll fill that up for now to at least help. I probably could have put this, oh, I see. I could have put it in, like in a bigger container. Oops. Well, whatever. This is where I don't plan well. I could have easily just done 3 of those. Let's go ahead and put the first one in. 1, 2, and 3. Bring to a boil, then immediately stir in couscous. So we're gonna bring this to a boil. My green onions definitely charred a little bit. What is this, like water and oil? I think we can put a teeny bit of extra rosemary. Let's go for it, because why not? We have it. I like rosemary. Oh, it's bringing to a boil. Immediately stir in couscous. So we're stirring it. So it says some salt and pepper, so I'll put some salt and pepper in this. And it says turn off heat. Okay, turn it off and cover. I don't even know if you could see me while I did that. So couscous is in the pot, turned off the heat, and now it's covered. So, oh, my battery's dying, perfect timing. Okay, so next we're gonna do the pork chops. I gotta do, let's see, what do I need? Melt 1 tablespoon of butter in large pan over high heat. Add pork chops, cook 2 to 3 minutes per side until brown. Take off and then put in a plate. It's weird because it tells you to cook the pork chops and then take off the pork chops. And then on this one it says you add all the sauce to make the sauce. Oh, and then you put the pork chops back in to glaze. Okay, I see how that is. Okay, let's do this. I got this. I got this. Okay, since I'm about to really fry this, I turn the fan up all the way to high. I've got the sliding door open. So we're gonna go ahead and drop a tablespoon of butter in this and let that melt. And then we'll go ahead and dump in our pork chop. There's a fuzz in the butter. A little fuzz never hurt. I did get a pair of tongs out because I feel like that's gonna be easier to use for the pork chops. Now this said to cook on high heat. I have it on, oh, I'll do like 7 because I don't want to go too hot, to be honest. I feel like this stove is really powerful. Okay, so butter looks melted. This isn't a large pan. I don't know if these are all gonna fit actually. Oops. Oh man, I messed that up a little bit, huh? I guess we'll just do 2 at a time. Let's just do 2 at a time. Oh shoot. Oh no. The meat got stuck here and it like made meat remnants. So we're doing 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and then I'll do 2 minutes and I'll flip it. See, this is what makes me nervous. It's only been 1 minute and it's already like burning. I'm gonna turn the stove down just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna flip it. It's been 2 minutes now. Ooh, those look delicious. God, I hope this fan's working. I opened all the doors in my house because I'm worried. I totally forgot I was even filming doing this. How funny. Okay, I'm gonna turn my fan off because I think I'm in the clear. I opened all the doors. So I cooked my pork chop things. They're here. The second batch didn't get as dark as the first batch. That's okay. In this pan, after it was done, I added some vinegar, some rosemary, the maple syrup, the chicken thing, some water, a little bit more rosemary, salt and pepper. It kind of sat for about a minute, got a little bit thick, and then I added a tablespoon of butter. So that's what you're looking at now. And then in theory, what we're supposed to do is now put back the pork to glaze. So I'm gonna turn this down actually so it doesn't all go away, because you guys know I like my sauce. And we'll just kind of put these in here. I probably could have just not done that, but that's okay. Obviously I'm just stacking these, so that's not gonna be helpful. Put some of the pork juice back in there, and then I'm just gonna kind of flip these around. I'm actually gonna turn the heat off now. I think we're okay. My glaze wasn't super thick, because what I've found recently is that I cook my glazes too long and they get too thick. Oh, this one's probably a little bit too thin, but that's okay. So we're just gonna glaze these in here. Let that top one go back down. There's definitely a lot of rosemary in here, but that's okay too. Okay, so these are done. I don't know if I should let them sit in here or if I should take them out. I probably should take them out so they don't overheat or overcook. I almost threw away that rest of the vinegar, but I need that actually. Of course, I spilt all the vinegar here. Great. Dang it. That was for my, I don't know if I have any more. Yeah, I definitely just spilled all my vinegar on the counter. And that was supposed to be for the salad, so that's terrible. Do I have any white wine vinegar? I don't think I do. No. Oh no. Okay, maybe I'll put a teeny bit of apple cider because I totally just spilt a whole lot. Alright, let's do the salad really quick. Let me take these pork chops out actually. Epic fail on the vinegar part. Dang it. Look at me though, cooking lunch on a Sunday. That's abnormal. I'm excited to kind of reheat this glaze and have it to eat. So there's that. Oh, the couscous finished and it's delicious actually. Just so you guys know. Let's make this salad. Okay, I have my mayonnaise in the bowl. I have what's left of my white wine vinegar. I'm gonna add a splash, just a really quick splash of apple cider vinegar. That should be okay. And then now I have to whisk this. I don't know if I can whisk and film. Actually, look at me. I've realized the one thing I have, or the issue that I have with these, is just my time management, which is my life problem. It's not like just a HelloFresh problem, it's a life problem. I think we can add a teeny bit more vinegar, a teeny bit. So I need to work on that because that's always been a problem for me. So we whisked the vinegar. Now we're gonna put the lettuce, the apples, and then salt and pepper, and then we're done. Although very unnecessary, I'm gonna use this bigger bowl because I think it's gonna be easier to toss the salad in instead of this little bowl. Got my spring mix in there. Let's go ahead and pour this dressing. How do I get all that out? Let's see. All right, well, I did the best I could. I definitely one of those people who likes my salad overdressed, which actually, this might end up being overdressed. I probably could have diced the apples smaller. I kind of left them in big chunks. And let's go ahead and add some salt and pepper to this. I just realized it shouldn't be too bad about the apple cider vinegar because there's apples in this, right? So it's not like that far off or anything like that. I didn't put anything crazy in it since there's apples, you know. Oh, wow, I definitely didn't think that was going to be enough salad dressing, but I think this is actually overdressed. That's not bad. I think that luckily the apples bring a sweetness to it because I think I did pretty good with the vinegar ratio, but there definitely is lacking a sweetness in the dressing, of course, but the apples bring the sweetness, so that works. Okay, let's plate. Let's do it. Okay, you guys ready for the final reveal? Ta-da! This looks nothing like their picture because one, I opted to use a smaller plate. It's because all of my big plates are in the washing machine. I guess I could have actually put the extra pork chops on a smaller plate and then, oops, my bad. So we have our pork chop, our maple and rosemary glazed pork cutlet, I should say, our couscous, and our salad. I don't really like when my food's touching, which is why I didn't put like the pork chop on the, I don't like that. So here's what it looks like. Not too bad, I must say. I'm pretty excited. Let me get my fork. And look how much pan sauce I still have. I'm so excited about that because I probably could just drink this. I'll put heavy on the rosemary because I added extra, but that's okay. Let's do this. Oh, I should take a picture first. Hold on. I just took the worst picture ever. Okay, here we go. I should use a knife to cut this, but I don't have one, so I'm just gonna bite into it. Pardon me for doing that. I like the glaze. The rosemary is very strong because I put extra. It has a hint of sweetness, which is delicious. I used one of the first pork chops that had a better kind of char to it, brown. I will say that they tell you to cook these 2 to 3 minutes on each side. I think I definitely could have done less. But look how thin that is. It's not thick at all. So if I ever get something with the pork cutlets again, I'll cook them maybe just like, instead of 2 to 3 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Although on these ones, I only did 2 minutes on each side because I was like, oh, these are cooking really fast. So I'll just have to eyeball it. Here's the couscous. That was a big clump, so it didn't have any seasoning. If anything, I definitely could have added more. Oh, I'm supposed to put the green onions as a garnish. Hold on. Of course, my favorite part of everything is green onions. Yes, everything can have green onions in it. Let me try with the green onions. The couscous is actually better with the green onions because it gives it some texture. I could have definitely added more rosemary. And once I'm done filming, I'll add a little bit more salt. Of course, our salad, which is definitely overdressed, which is interesting because it just didn't look like I was gonna have enough dressing. I don't tend to gravitate towards creamy dressings like this, but this one's so simple. It was literally mayonnaise and vinegar. Is that what it normally is? That's so easy. I like it. The apples are definitely the winning part of this in the salad because if you didn't have that sweetness from the apples, I don't think I would like this dressing because it's very just like mayonnaise-y and tangy. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep eating because I want to film after I'm done eating, but there you have it, maple and rosemary glazed pork cutlets. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode of Cooking with Nerdy Noob. I give this meal a thumbs up. I think if I would have managed my time better, it would have been quicker, so that's my fault. But yeah, it was fairly simple and pretty straightforward. I like that I didn't have to bake anything. That was nice. So I would get this one again, yes. All right, guys, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. Like, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.